Yeah! It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. Durarara is amazing, and I love it so much. I love the characters, the interactions, the fights, and how every season topped the last one. After I finished the series, I was wondering, what was Durarara really trying to say at the end of the day? And two things came to mind: progress and what it means to be normal. I'm gonna say progress. A lot of times in the show, they kept saying this one quote: a lot has happened, but nothing really changed at all. And every time I heard them say that, I was like, wait, why are they saying this? And it finally hit me. Everyone in this crazy little town, all they want to do is change something. They all have their own goals and aspirations. So a lot of characters, they don't want to have a boring lifestyle. Some characters, they just want to have a nice, peaceful, quiet life. It was interesting to say the very least. So when I thought about that quote, it makes more sense. In a way, everyone in town is seeking some form of progress. If you think about the main antagonist of the series, Izia, all the man wanted to do was enjoy humanity. He's crazy, but the way his personality is, he couldn't just walk up to somebody and say, hey, let's be friends. He has to manipulate people. He has to use people. And the show went on, I start to see why he did this, why he chose to be an information broker in this town. Maybe for him, he thought the only way he could enjoy people would be to be the center of attention, to be that guy behind the scenes, starting up conflicts, and then walking away and laughing like, hey, this is entertainment. It's a big game. So when the show ended, and he was like, yo, I'm not going back to that town, it threw me for a loop. But if I was him, it all adds up. Why stay in a town if you know you being there draws a lot of attention to you? And the main guy you can't get rid of for whatever reason, he's always hunting you down every single time. He's a fun rival, but you hate him because he can do what you could never do. Make friends without even trying. People are drawn to him. But for you to draw people in, you have to cause chaos. You have to wild out. So it started to make sense to me. Shizo was everything Izaya wanted to be. And the funny thing is, all Shizo wanted at the end of the day was a peaceful life. He didn't want to be angry all the time because he knows he gets angry, he's prone to violence, but he hates violence. After seeing his backstory, all the dots started to click in my head. Shizo didn't choose this lifestyle, it chose him. He just knows if he gets triggered, he's just gonna throw something, he's gonna hurt somebody. That's why he hates the side of Izaya, because Izaya is gonna remind him of everything he's trying to avoid. Conflict, problems. And at first he didn't want to say, oh, Izaya is a troublemaker causing all these problems for me. But he noticed a pattern. Every time he got into these fights, people were testing him. He'd always see Izaya in the background laughing, like it's a funny game. And that's why I hate the guy so much. He told him to stay out of town. And after he left, it changed. The town went back to where it's supposed to be. It's not 100% peaceful, but for the most part, it's a decent, normal town. And after watching all the magic happen, I see why I love this show so much. And my favorite thing in it, good storytelling, interesting characters, and it knows how to make you understand what makes the characters tick. Every time I saw a backstory, I wasn't saying, oh, I don't care about this character. I was saying, oh, I get it now. This character didn't choose to be Bravesy. Life made him this way. Hey, that person, they're not really a villain. They're an antagonist. They're like this because they have a goal they're trying to achieve. And what I liked about it, for the most part, like 90% of the characters, some of them were just scumbags and nothing could ever change my mind on that. Especially seeing the way they roll and what they did. And I guess I understand someone can see Izaya and say, he's a bad person. But for me, I want to say he was meant to be an antagonist. He had good intentions. He just wanted to observe humanity. And he said the way he sees humanity is kind of like a scientist playing with litmus paper. He just wants to see his reactions. It's nothing personal. He understands people don't like him, but that's not going to stop him from doing what he wants to do. And for that, kudos to that man. Now for the main character, when I think about the quote I said earlier, a lot has changed, but nothing has really changed. I get what he wanted. He just wanted progress. He wanted an extraordinary life, and that's exactly what he got towards the end of the show. But hey, in hindsight, he didn't have to do all of that. He could just simply talk to different people, make new friends. But hey, old boy did what he wanted to do, and he almost died for it. And that build up for the last season, it was beautiful. Durarara has my favorite ending to any anime I've ever seen in my life. Everything came to boiling head and I loved every bit of the setup. Everything. Nothing made me say, oh, that was kind of stupid. Why did it happen? I felt fulfilled, satisfied with the ending, and I want more anime to end like this. On a note where even the characters you didn't like, you're happy with their conclusion. Even the characters you don't understand, when it all came to a close, you understood where they came from. A lot of the characters in this show aren't inherently bad people, aren't inherently evil people. Everyone just realized it's either they make a choice or someone makes a choice for them. So that's why a lot of the characters are twisted and weirdos. And that's why I love this series so much. It didn't really feel like it was trying to force these characters on you, make you not like them. And you had to balance the cast and then show off each and every character that was part of the series, so you understood what made them tick. So when it all was said and done, you can't just say, oh, this character's bad, just to be bad. You saw their backstory, and you see how even the people they interact with shape who they are. And that's how I want all my series to be. Shows a character and what makes them tick, what makes them cool, so we can make the final judgment call how you feel about a character. Not just tell us, oh, they're bad and it's all it is to them. Oh, cool character, they're just cool to be cool. I love good storytelling, so that's why Durarara is a perfect fit for me. I love how they can show you one scene and then they can show you what character corresponds to the scene in the full picture. So you can say, oh, that's how it all happened. And every time it did it, it kept impressing me. I thought after the first time it did that, it would get boring, but they knew how to narrate. I love how, if you really pay attention, a lot of the characters were narrating things and foreshadowing what's to come. They're not directly saying the events that will happen or how they happen. Just say, alright, certain characters talking, when you see a certain character pop up or introduced, and then boom, that is an episode for you. And whew, I never thought I could easily binge 3 seasons of one show and it just be so amazing, but I did it and it was the best decision I ever made in a long time. So if you haven't already, check out Durarara. And if you want to know the short answer why it's so good, it knows how to make you care about a character. It knows how to balance this giant cast it has. And when it all comes to a close, you'll say sensational. But if you don't, maybe the series isn't for you. All in all, it's a solid A++ in my book. Yeah, I wanted some stuff to happen, but I'm still happy with how every arc ended. I'm still happy how everything came to a close. Because for me, what matters most in anime is how it all ends. It can give me a great ride, but if it doesn't end on a solid note, there's no point of watching. It's a waste of time. Let me know your thoughts on Durarara based on what you heard, what you've seen. Do you like series like this or not? Thank you so much for watching. Do your boy a favor. King Kong on the like button. Subscribe to join my Straw Hat Fleet. Share this video on your favorite social medias. It helps me tremendously. If you want to back me financially, I got a Patreon. Links always in the description box below. Follow me on Twitch. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.